then it all becomes something different. Skilled workers turn raw steel into the best-selling gutter machines in the USA. This doesn't happen by accident. It's over 40 years in the making, an unrelenting dedication to quality and innovation, both in the machines we make and how we make them. KWM Gutterman, American-made, family-owned.
Hello there, racquetball fans, and welcome to the preview. This is the quarterfinals preview for the Players Championship live from Los Cab in Fountain Valley, California. My name is Todd Boss. I am the host of the Fantasy Fast Break podcast with Brian Pineda, and I'm also the proprietor and creator of ProRacquetballStats.com. And I'm here to bring you a preview of the quarterfinals coming up live right after the end of this video. First off, a quick word and a thanks to our event sponsors, Jerry Hall as tournament director, Rocky Carson as a host and future Hall of Famer. Thanks to Los Cab for hosting us, Carson Fitness, SI Testing. Also, a little bit of a shout out to the tour sponsors, specifically KWM Gutterman, Papa Nicholas Coffee, Black and White Roofing, and then special thanks to both Frank Hotels and the Rhinestorm Group, who are both tour sponsors and special event sponsors of this particular event. Thanks to everybody. Without your support, we wouldn't have a pro tour. Now, that being said, let's get to the action. I'm going to try to quickly run through the four quarterfinals that you're going to be watching later today. First off, at the top, we've got number 1, KANE WASELENCHUK, who faces off against the surprise quarterfinalist in number 25, Charlie Pratt. KANE is 9-0 lifetime against Charlie. He's never even dropped a game to Charlie. And the most points that Pratt has ever managed to score against KANE in a game is 8. They last played in 2018 in the semis of the Pelham Memorial, which is Charlie's home club. That's also, by the way, the last time that Charlie was this deep into the tournament. So to say that it's a surprise that he's made it into the quarters is indeed a true statement. Pratt toured part-time for several years in the late 2010s, but he's been part-time since 2019. He didn't have an appearance for nearly 3 years. So it's just crazy to think that he was able to beat both two very experienced tour vets in Adam Mania and Eduardo Portillo. One last little tidbit about this match. A number 25 seed into the quarters in a pro event is pretty rare. It's only happened about 15 times in the history of the tour, although we've had some crazy runs from 20 plus and even 30 plus seeds as of late. Calling out Sam Murray made the quarters as a 34 seed in 2025. Jordi Alonso was a 30 seed back when he made his big run in 2024, which kicked off his kind of his career and his rise to the top 10. And Argentina's Gerson Miranda was a number 27 seed when he made the quarters in Minnesota. So that's the first preview. Next, number 4 versus number 5, Rodrigo Montoya versus Javier Mar. Head-to-head, Montoya is 7-3 career against his doubles partner, but only 2-2 on the IRT. They played a bunch way back in the on the WRT, and they've played a couple times in Mexican Nationals. The last time that they played in any event was in February 25 in the finals of Mexican Nationals, which was a Montoya victory. The last time they faced off professionally was in Spokane in 2024. They are indeed doubles partners, and they have been for most of the last decade. And in that time, they have won 10 IRT pro doubles titles, 4 Mexican national titles, and 5 international titles. So probably, if not the best doubles team of all time, then one of the closest ones. Next up would be number 3, Andres Acuna versus number 6, Jonathan Flores. They have met one time. In fact, they met a month ago for the first time in the quarters of Chicago. Flores beat Acuna 12-1. For those of you that watched that match, it was exactly as it sounds. It was a really kind of close back and forth match in the first game, and then Acuna just kind of fell apart in game 2 as Flores blew him away on his way to victory. Both, by the way, are now members of the one-time club on tour, they both have exactly 1 Tier 1 title. Of the 47 men that have won a Tier 1 title in the history of the IRT and its predecessors, 12 of them just have 1 title to their name. This list includes, of course, Acuna and Flores, but it also includes Montoya, Portillo, and Charlie Pratt, all of whom are in this event. So that's kind of playing this weekend. So that's kind of a neat little tidbit. Flores, of course, is the defending IRT tournament champ. He is the reigning world 21 and under junior champ, having won last December in his age 19 season. He was scheduled to represent Bolivia for the first time at the adult level last month, but couldn't get the funding. So he's yet to represent his country at the international level as an adult. Meanwhile, Acuna has been increasing his season-over-season ranking for 7 straight seasons, and he peaked at number 2 ranking on tour. He's fallen a little bit since then, but but he's also added his first pro title, and he also won a major international title recently for his home country in Costa Rica. So that's the 3 versus 6 matchup. Now the last quarterfinal is number 2 versus number 7, Conrado Moscoso versus number 7, Alan Natera. Head to head, they are 5-0 professionally, 7-0 including 7-0 for including 2 international matches. Basically, Conrado has dominated in his head-to-head matchups with Natera. In fact, Natera has never even gotten a game off of Moscoso in their career. So it gives you a kind of an idea of where this match might go. Moscoso has grown his career title list now to 13, which moves him past the likes of Daniel De La Rosa and Dave Peck in the career titles list, and he's nearly into the top 10 in tour history. He ran off 4 straight.
And now, the last quarterfinal matchup of the evening. Introducing first, playing out of Portland, Oregon, the man who has proudly represented Team USA on the world stage, Charlie Pratt. And his opponent, playing out of San Antonio, Texas, the one, the only, the king, KANE WASELENCHUK.
Well, there we are again with another wonderful introduction from this young man from Orange County, California. Dressed so super dapper, and what a fun way to start the night and end the night. Was really, really great stuff.
It's awesome stuff, and want to thank everybody for watching our final match of the quarterfinals. KANE WASELENCHUK, Charlie Pratt. The head referee will be Jaime Martel, sideline judges Emir Martinez and Santiago Castillo. Kerry, I have to ask you the golden $1 million question. Did you ever think in your wildest dreams that in a quarterfinal of a professional racquetball tournament, you would see 2 40-year-olds playing in the quarterfinals?
I absolutely love it. Charlie just breaking into that field. He turns
barrier.
40 today. So we do wish him a happy birthday for sure. And KANE WASELENCHUK, of course, coming in at 44 years old. That's just a great stat to have and to hold on to for 1 minute. KANE winning the serve and also winning the first point.
That's a good pass.
KANE getting here by way of playing Danny Lavely the first round and Eric Trujillo the second round. Charlie has had a little bit more storied ride to this spot. He took out the number 8 seed, Adam Mania, then followed that by taking out the number 9 seed, Lalo Portillo. Congrats to him. Let's see what he can do here against the number 1 player in the world.
So the series between these two, the head-to-head, is 9-0. WASELENCHUK has dominated Charlie Pratt over the years, and the first time they met, Kerry, was 2009. That was 17 years ago.
And at that time, Charlie was just 2 years in on the professional tour. Big skip there for him.
That's a skip.
He's asking about the rule on a wet ball.
All right, there's an appeal for a wet wall. Charlie wants a wet wall call. Call is overturned.
And they're going to replay that.
I love the colors that Kane is using throughout this tournament. He had the retro green and red earlier. Now he's going for the full-on pink. I love it.
Me too. High nick lob coming to Charlie's backhand. He takes it back to the ceiling.
Down the line. What a shot by the King. That was what, like 39 feet from the back, Gary?
Yes. We've seen that from him numerous times.
Waselenchuk with the serve. Double bounce called.
Kane with a quick and efficient 4-0 lead. So short serve. Skip from Kane and a side out. Gives Charlie his first opportunity to score in this game here. Appreciate everybody joining us on Fantastic Friday. It's a short serve. Be sure to let us know in the comments your outcome prediction for this match and matches going forward. Let us know who you think's going to win.
It's an excellent cross-court backhanded shot by Kane. What a dive.
3-shot rally.
Is Charlie playing the screen serve? Ooh, call overturned again. Wow. Good use of an appeal. That's a veteran move right there. I mean, Charlie, you can tell by what he's playing, what he's doing. This is an excellent strategy to wear down Kane mentally. I love it. Good effort by Pratt, not enough. 5-0. That's an ace. Waselenchuk with the serve. It's a skip.
You know, that ball is going into that back corner with such power, and it's also springing out of that back corner with the power. Charlie just unable to catch up with it and causing a skip there.
It looked like a sidewall front wall kill, but it did skip at the end. Pratt needs to take advantage of these opportunities that he's been given because he's not going to get a lot of unforced errors from KANE WASELENCHUK, so he needs to execute a good serve here. Down the line winner. Had plenty of time to reach that shot.
Charlie Pratt's going to take a timeout, and we are going to do the same. We will.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 9-0 is the score call after a timeout from Charlie Pratt. Carrie, a timeout. I think it's a good timeout. What are your thoughts here? What does Charlie need to do?
Well, you know, it's been a while probably since he has been on the court with KANE. So possibly he just got some insight from somebody. Just what do you see that I'm not doing right? I know that Fran is here coaching Charlie this weekend. Maybe she had some words to the wise for him. But you know what? KANE's playing KANE ball. And that's difficult anytime. You know, he puts you in those situations where that's a shot Charlie, you know, probably makes with his eyes closed, but KANE puts you in that position, a little more pressure, a little more speed, a little more angle, and then that makes you skip the ball. What a
Ace.
shot.
What a bomb right there.
What a shot.
And you know what? That's the problem right here. Against Waselenchuk, you need to create your own opportunities. He's not going to hand them to you in a silver platter. So you need to attack and be as aggressive as can be.
And you know, we're getting close to the end of the season. KANE and Conrado a little bit neck and neck for who's going to finish #1. So all of these wins at these last few tournaments all are exponentially important.
Oh, they are very much so. Very much so. So remember, tomorrow we're going to have quite the treat at 11 a.m. Conrado Moscoso versus Jonathan Flores. Bolivia is going to be in awe tomorrow. And then Waselenchuk and Charlie Pratt, the winner of this one, they will take on Rodrigo Montoya. So let's see who's Montoya's opponent after this match. That's 11 and 12 tomorrow. And then the final is at 6 p.m. Wow, what a shot from Waselenchuk. What a great backhanded splat shot. There you go. Waselenchuk takes game #1. Players will take a 2-minute break, but we will stay right here with you during this break. We have a special guest with us, Stephanie Freed from Rafa International. Stephanie, welcome to the booth, and welcome. And we're so happy to have Rafa International here as a part of this IRT tour. Please tell us what Rafa International does and how we can contribute.
Yeah, thanks so much. We exist to combat the human trafficking of children. And we do this through residential and non-residential work in Cambodia, Thailand, Haiti, and right here in the United States. We know that this is a global issue taking place, and we are here to serve child survivors.
Oh, Stephanie, we saw that. I mean, this is not the first tournament in racquetball that you've been involved in. I've seen it throughout the years that you have been in other events. You have a court sticker in the front of the court. You're part of the event. You have a stand in the front. How can we know more about Rafa International?
Absolutely. You can go to our website, rafa.org, RAPHA.org. This racquetball community has been so powerful. It's been a powerful force for our organization over several years. And we just love the people that we meet at the tournaments. They are incredible supporters, and we're just really grateful.
So how can we donate? How to go online?
Yeah.
Is there a place where we can go?
Yeah, for sure. If you go to rafa.org, you can find out all about our organization and help financially right there in that spot.
This is fantastic stuff what you're doing. Rocky Carson was talking about your foundation right before the beginning of today. So we thank you so much for being here. Please visit rafa.org, everyone, and contribute. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to begin game number 2. Charlie Pratt, KANE WASELENCHUK.
We will be talking with the winner afterwards, so please stick around for that as we wrap up Fantastic Friday. We will be back here on Super Saturday starting at 11 with our first semifinals match, and the 12 o'clock hour will be our second finals match. Charlie getting some cheers from the crowd. And then our finals wrap up tomorrow evening at 6 p.m., a little bit different schedule than you're used to, so please stick around for all of that.
So as a birthday present for his 40th birthday, Waselenchuk handed Charlie Pratt his donut in game 1. So happy birthday. Waselenchuk is on a roll.
Yeah, he's looking to take care of business here.
All right, there's an appeal because there's a double bounce. One up and one down. It's an appeal loss for Waselenchuk. He has one left. So 1-0 is the score. Short serve. Wow, what an excellent forehand shot, sidewall, front wall. Nasty.
Not thrilled with that serve choice, though. Kind of a medium lob junk that, you know, KANE was just drooling over. Just looking sharp and strong and crisp.
To skip another point by Waselenchuk. He's just not giving a lot to work. You know, Charlie had nothing to work with, really.
Coming with that drive serve again. Oh my. You know what I say. KANE doing KANE things. What a great little backhand shot. Charlie with the re-kill, so good for him. Gets him in the service box with an opportunity to score here. 1-2. Woo! I saw that one turning out a little differently than it did. Skip ball. 2-2.
That's the shot KANE was looking for. 3 serving 2. Kane takes the lead in game number 2 for the first time. That's an ace.
That brings it to 3-2. Yep, that's a replay.
Oh, yeah. Charlie wants to avoid it. Well,
Oh.
you know what? He should get it. Ooh, wow. Kane was right in front of him.
I feel like Charlie was on the left though and needed to get to the right. So I don't hate that. I might go back and look at it later.
Yeah, when we do our video analysis.
Yes, right. Now that one I feel like was up as well. I think Charlie can get a racket on that.
4 serving 2 is the call. What a bullet to the forehand of Charlie. Wow.
Impressive.
Kane doing Kane things.
Kane doing Kane things. Good pickup by Charlie.
Overhead shot.
Little off speed too.
Yeah.
So that it kind of died in the back, didn't have any opportunity to come off that back wall for Charlie to retrieve it. Six serving 2.
I love that little fake pump from Kane that he does every now and then to throw his opponent off. It's just.
And then to finish it, he had so many options.
You know, he gives himself time to set himself up for something that could be a better option.
And that time he gives himself then in turn forces his opponent to make a commitment of some sort, then giving Kane another opportunity. Great get, diving get. Oh,
Charlie almost got that one. Wow, what a rally. Let's see that. Awesome stuff.
Great get by Kane, followed by a dive from Charlie, and then Kane just putting it in the back corner out of Charlie's reach. Eight serving 2, second serve. Oh,
that's a skip by Kane. That little wrap around, he can do anything with it. This is an opportunity for Charlie to excel. Two serving 8.
See what Charlie comes up with for a serve here. I don't know that he's found anything to give Kane any sort of hesitation.
I mean, he's going for the backhand for Kane, but that was not really a good serve. It kind of bounced off the wall. Yeah, Charlie's visibly upset. 9 serving 2. He asked for his timeout in game 1. He was down 0-9.
Right.
He's down 2-9. Maybe if point 10 comes right now, he'll ask for a timeout.
Oh my.
Wow.
Takes a 3-wall shot and hits between the legs. Great get by Charlie. Oh, that's a beautiful retrieve as well.
And I love the physicality right now of this.
We're going to watch that one again as well.
Take a look.
Yeah, these true athletes in motion. Kane getting up there and just pushing it out of the way of Charlie. Smart and veteran move by Mr. Waselenchuk. 10 serving 2. And an ace. Oh, nope. They're calling that a replay, a wet ball.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kane's not happy about it.
He could appeal it.
That's another point.
Kane said wet ball.
Not much can be done right there.
Just
Charlie's
too good.
clearly not taking his timeout. 12-2 is the score.
Another ace served by Kane. 13 serving 2.
It's a skip by Charlie.
And our first match point opportunity for Kane Waselenchuk. 14 serving 2. We will be talking to the winner after this match, so stick around. We've taken this opportunity to get to know our players just a little bit better. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. The players have enjoyed answering the questions. 14-2.
Great shot. What a backhand.
Charlie looking for a little love there.
Two serving 14. Let's see if Charlie can start some magic here. Whoa! What was that?
Now he's looking for a little love as well.
He's looking for some love. Timeout taken by Charlie Pratt. Bears take a 1-minute break, and we will return here on IoT Live.
Racquetball is fast, demanding, relentless. Your racket should be too. Introducing the Gearbox GX1, engineered with our exclusive solid frame technology. A true one-piece carbon frame. Just pure, solid construction, Built for maximum durability and performance, every swing delivers powerful energy transfer, crisp response, and precise control. Dominate the rally. Trust the racket built to outperform and outlast. The Gearbox GX1, powered by solid frame technology. Feel the difference.
Match point right here. Between the leg shot, we got to see that again. What a way to finish it and the match.
If we can.
Let's take a look at this.
It all happened so quick.
Look at that. Between the legs.
To win
Kill
the
shot.
match. What a shot. Kane
Wow.
doing Kane things. Stick around. We are going to go talk to him here in just 30 seconds or so. So we will be right back on IRT Live.
Material and parts. Until we get our hands on them, then it all becomes something different. Skilled workers turn raw steel into the best-selling gutter machines in the USA. This doesn't happen by accident. It's over 40 years in the making, an unrelenting dedication to quality and innovation, both in the machines we make and how we make them. KWM Gutterman, American-made, family-owned. It's all just machines, material,
Carrie
and
Reitmeyer
parts.
with IRT Live. I am here with our fourth and final quarterfinal winner, Mr. Kane Waselenchuk. Congratulations, Kane.
Thank you.
We pointed out in the broadcast, today was Charlie Pratt's birthday. Not sure if you knew that. We had two 40-year-olds
Well, I
in
got
the
him a donut
quarterfinals.
for his birthday.
You know, somebody mentioned that.
Yeah, yeah.
But happy birthday to Charlie.
Yeah.
But it's something we haven't seen for a while either. Two 40-year-olds in the finals.
No, I mean, listen, I mean, to not play the tour like Charlie, you know, hasn't for I don't even know how long. I mean, we used to battle back in the day, you know, 10 years ago.
2009 was the first time you played him, and you have met 9 times, and you're up, well, 10 now, 10-0.
Yeah, no, it's good to see. I mean, obviously, it's good to see. I mean, he comes in and he beats Adam, who beat, you know, Conrado last, you know, and then Lalo, I mean, he's no slouch either.
Right.
And, you know, so I knew I was in for a rough one, but Charlie's game style matches up really well with mine. So, you know, he doesn't really put the pace on the ball that kind of puts any pressure on me. And when I'm hitting like that and serving like that, it's tough to put the pressure on me. So
You're playing really well, of course. Those serves, again, just rockets coming off there. I think these cement walls feed into that as well. Really liking the color choices this weekend,
thank you.
100%. So we've been taking some questions from the fans and the players, some of those that don't get to come here, some that don't get to talk to our players and get to know them. And we've had a really fun time asking our pros. So I'm going to ask you a few questions.
Let's
You
go.
ready?
Let's go.
All right. And the first one for you is easy, but besides racquetball, what is your favorite sport? And tell us why. Some may not know.
So hockey. Hockey's my favorite sport other than racquetball. Yeah, I was a pretty good dang hockey player too, and I actually had a choice to be. A lot of people don't know this. I had a choice to try out for the NHL or go to my senior Canadian Nationals when I was 17 years old, and I had a bunch of guys from the club. I'll name a few. They currently still watch. Glenn Boyd, Daryl Thomas, Jerry Slamko. Those are the main ones. That Colin Berry. I don't know. I mean, I could keep going on and on, but they helped me get to the tournament, and when you know it, I ended up winning and getting put on the Canadian national team. So I didn't go to my tryout, and I got put on the Canadian national senior team, and the rest is history.
Yeah, good. I can see some of the hockey-ness in your racquetball.
Maybe we should have fighting in here. No, that's part of hockey.
No, I don't like that part. All right. My next question is: do you have a pet?
I don't.
You do not.
I do not have a pet.
All right.
I lived with dogs all my life, but we travel too much and we don't have anybody to look after. So, as a matter of fact, we were sitting in the patio last week, and Erica tells me that she wants a pet squirrel.
Interesting.
Yeah. Or there's another one. I don't know. I can't. But anyways, it's like, I'm thinking to myself like. It's actually against the law to have squirrels as a pet, but I thought that was funny. But no pets, no pets.
All right, and I happen to know this one, but where do you keep your trophies and your medals?
Yeah, well, the U.S. Open ones are in the front entry dining room, but as far as trophies, I don't have a lot of them from when I'm younger. They're still back in Canada.
Okay.
But I probably have over 7,000 trophies.
I'm sure.
And they're in probably I don't know, 25 boxes in my grandma and grandpa's garage.
But you keep the U.S. Open ones on full display. I love that.
Correct. Yeah, and I actually don't even have them all. I gave one to Tyrone, remember, for the Boys and Girls Club. I became really good friends with him, and so I gave him one. And then when my mom came to my first U.S. Open, and I think it was 13 or 14, I gave her that one that I won so she could take it home.
I love that.
Yeah.
Great story.
So worth not having two of them.
Right. All right. Are you an iPhone or an Android user?
iPhone.
Okay. And the last one, who's your favorite superhero and why?
Oh, my favorite growing up was Spider-Man.
Okay.
All the way. How cool would it be to be able to, if I want to exit this court, I'm just going to right up there and over I go. That'd be kind of cool.
That would be very cool.
But yeah, Spider-Man was my go-to.
Well, we appreciate you taking the time to answer some of these fun questions. We wish you all the best tomorrow in the semifinals. Any sponsors you want to thank or?
Yeah, I mean, obviously everybody that sponsors me, obviously, Keith and KWM, he's the main reason why I'm here. It started years ago, and at a time when I was going to walk away from the sport, a lot of people don't know, he was the one that called me and said, no effing way, you're walking away. And so, to have somebody like that in my corner is, really amazing. Sage Bariatric, Dr. Allen, he's become a really good friend of mine, and we play, and, so I appreciate the support. And then, of course, Papa Nicholas, who obviously supports the IRT. I have a great relationship with him. I have Matt here, Matt Barone. This is in honor of his mom that passed away a few years ago. And then James Aguirre, that strings my racket.
Well, me for one, is very glad that you did not walk away. Let me see. I think you got them all.
I think I got them all. I know.
But very glad you stuck with it. We sure enjoy watching you play. Again, I feel blessed to be in the era of Kane. Kane doing Kane things. Love it. Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
That's it tonight. We're wrapping it up here. We'll see you tomorrow at 11 o'clock for the first of our semifinals match on IRT Live.